Well, hey there, folks. Hey, Spike in the Frugal Fixing Shop again tonight. And you know, I got a dilemma. My son tells me I need to look at new irons because he said mine are out of date. I mean, can you imagine somebody saying my clubs are out of date? I thought that's pretty good for an old man's clubs that I hadn't, owned that long. I mean, I just started playing them and then I hurt my back and hadn't played in, 6, 7 years, whatever. I started back with just the old clubs I've been playing, and they're Adam's idea. And I guess this was right before Adams got bought out and whatever that story is. We'll have to tell that story one day. I'll have to figure it all out and share it with you. But yeah, these are Adams senior shafts, and I got these that I've been playing for years. Well, I played them about a year before I hurt my back, and so that's what I got. And he brought me over something to test out. My son works with Mizuno. He brought me one of these over, the JPX 923 Hot Metal High Loft. Yeah, I only got a 7-iron, then a graphite shaft, and I figured tonight be the night that, because I need to give it back to him. I've had it for a little while, and I've been hitting it. Well, it really needs a grip now, probably. No, I'm joking. It's going to get to that point. But hey, I've been hitting it quite a bit, and I just want to test tonight on the machine exactly what kind of distances we're getting, how kind of launch, and no, I'm not consistent enough to think that I could be that, but I'm the one that's got to hit it, so I might as well figure out if it works for me. And he said to let him know if it did. So we're going to give it a shot tonight. I got the old Awesome Golf fired up. I like the numbers on it so far. I got it fired up. So we're just going to hit a few and see what happens and test this thing out. And we're going to see what the 923 High Launch does against the old Adams Idea Tech with the polymer in it, and well, at the time it was bought, it was the coolest thing there was. And I don't know if it ever, I don't know what happened. Adams was gone right after I bought the thing. So yeah, let me make sure the launch monitor's fired up. It just dinged at me to let me know it's ready. And we'll just turn the camera around and hit a couple of balls. And hey, don't expect a lot, because yeah, I'm an old man and I'm just learning to play golf again. But if I'm going to get a set of these, I definitely need to try them out a little more before I think about it anymore. See if there's enough advantage to it for me to justify spending that money. Okay, just see my point. So that's what we're going to test out tonight. We're going to see if there's enough change between this technology that was new in 2014 or whatever to the new technologies 2022, and 2 7-irons, same grip. Adams is a 1/2 inch longer shaft, but we're just going to give them a ride and see what they do. I mean, like I say, don't expect much because I'm an old man and I do what I can. So let me change over another camera angle, and we'll get y'all something going, and we'll see what kind of numbers come up on the screen. So y'all ready to go? Let's fire it up and see. You ready? Let's go. Okay, I got the Adams clubs out. We're gonna hit those first. We're gonna hit 5 or 6 of those, and then we'll hit the same number on the Mizuno to see what kind of numbers we get in results. So I'm just gonna set it up here on the grass and kind of line up and hope I can hit it fairly good. And we'll just go from there. Okay, guys, y'all ready? Let's see what kind of numbers we can get on here. Ooh, a little left. Little left. I spanked it to the left a little bit. Okay, let's try to straighten that out, guys. Yeah, down the line there, pretty good. I think it landed on the line. Went long too. Okay, we like that. Get a few more. Let's try to get us about 5 of these, and then we'll change over. A little bit between the two. I'll be short though. I hit thin, I think. We'll look at the numbers closer in a minute and see what I did. I think that's probably what happened. Okay. I hit that really low on the face, and it's terrible. I mean, they're down in the neighborhood, but yeah. Little tail on that one. And there they go. There's 5. Okay, that's 5 with the Adams my son called antiques. I guess they're 8 or 9 years old. And probably in this day and age, that's old technology. But we'll see about that. Let me pull this out. Now, this is the Mizuno JPX Hot Metal High Launch 923, the newest thing out. Got a graphite shaft in it. Senior shaft, I think, and which is what about right for my old self. And we'll just tee up a few here and try them off and see what they do. Okay, so give me a second. I may have to hit. I hope I don't hit nothing crazy to get us started off here, but we'll see. We'll see what it looks like. Okay. Now this is club's a ½ inch shorter than mine. It's got a little better lie angle, I think, than mine do actually. But mine were bought off the internet, you know, like that kind of buy. But let's see. Let's see what the first one does. Well, it done a lot better than the first one on the other club, didn't it? So the first 5 shots and the second 5 shots is what we're comparing now, okay? So what we got lined up here. First 5 against the second 5. Okay, here goes number 4. Uh-oh, pulled that just a smidge, but it says straight. I think my alignment was off. Went a long ways. My God, it went a long way. Whoa! Okay, that's 4. We got what, 1 more? 1 more on the JPX. I mean, so far it's looking pretty sweet. We got to look at the numbers, but I know which ones they are. And I wish they'd color coded them where you could tell a difference, but well, I didn't change the settings on it, so that's probably why. Okay, let's see what happens when we hit the last one here. Try to hit it straight like we did the other. Yeah, a little bit. I hit it straight, but I had my alignment was off just a smidge. But, yeah. Okay, guys. I guess the moment's now to make this decision. And looking at what I'm seeing right there, I think I know what I'm going to do, but my billfold ain't going to like it, so I guess I'm going to sell my antiques. I wonder what second swing will give me for them. We'll have to check and see. But, yeah, they're good. The whole setup, yeah. And they hit real good, but it's not for me anymore. I think I might have to go with some of this. My God. 7-iron? That I don't know. I hadn't even looked at the distances yet. Looks like a 171 and a 160. I ain't never hit a 7-iron 160, I don't think. Now y'all see I got my glasses on because I'm looking at numbers. Let's go in here and look at the overview. Okay, guys, we got in the results here, and I got it all looked at. And if you look up on the screen there, shots number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are from the Adams Club. Then shots 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 are from the Mizuno Club. And so what I did is I averaged those together, and I got the launch angle, the club speed, and the carry. And so that's what we're going to look at right now. Okay, let's check that out. And so we're launching higher and we're carrying further, and yeah, let's figure those out. We'll average them all out and see where we stand, okay? Moment of truth. I've done some figuring it or ciphering, as the old boy says. Yeah, I got some numbers together. Let's look at the numbers ready. You ready for this? Look up on the screen here. Let me bring up the numbers right quick. And the Adams, club speed average for the Adams was 71.3. So we're going to put that over on this side. There's your Adams. on the other club we used, which was the Mizuno. Now, you 71.36, and then you're going to compare that to right here, 71.24 on the Mizuno. So the Mizuno is 0.12 slower swing speed. Okay, launch angle. We're going to start with the Mizuno launch angle. Mizuno launch angle is 19.5. And then the average launch angle for my Adams clubs is 17.9. So you see the difference in the launch between the two. So they're exact same speed. I'm getting 19.5 degrees launch out of the Mizuno. I'm getting 17.9 out of my Adams. And so now, the next thing we want to look at, everybody wants to know, is carry distance. So we're going to start out with, we're going to bring up first, we're going to bring up the one for the Adams, which is right there. Now that's my 7-iron, and that was the carry on it. An average of 5 shots was that, 124. You see it's 621.7 divided by 5. Now the other one here is, we're going to go to it now, and this is the Mizuno average. Here's your Mizuno 5 shots, and look at this. 140.62 average. So for the exact same mile per hour, pretty much, I got almost 2 degrees loft and almost 15 yards gained in average in 5 shots. I think I'm going to have to get me some Mizunos, guys. And so I can't give up 15 yards with a 7-iron when it's there. I mean, when it's right there in front of me, I can't give it up. So, yeah, my speed ain't fast enough to give up anything, so I'm not. So, hey, Mr. Mizuno man, I'm coming to visit, brother. We're going to get me on that stick and check sure the shafts are right and do all the stuff it takes, and then I'm going to get a set of JPXs. And we'll figure out how to mix them and what to put in the set eventually. But, yeah, we'll start there. So, hey, yep, it's going to have to happen, guys. When you see that much difference, I mean, there's hard numbers, 5 and 5, the number of swing speeds that averages out, the distances, the launches, and, yeah, 15 more yards I can't argue with, so I got to go. The old Adams clubs was pretty good to me until my back went bad, and when I started back, they've been hitting pretty good, and they're smooth, they hit nice, and I like them. But I'm going to be honest, and you can tell I've hit them a lot. So if I'm going to play, I got to get me some yardage back, and I think the way to do that is probably, yep, it's going to be this JPX. Seems about the answer for me. So, high launch, hot metal, JPX 923. It's got to happen. I'm going to have to break down and do what I didn't want to do. Yeah, spend some money. Hey, y'all take care of yourselves, and I'll figure out something to do with these Adams, find somebody to sell them to that's older than I am, maybe. That's the thing to do. Hey, y'all take care of yourself. Remember this, God loves you and so do I, and I guess I learned something tonight. This is 15 yards longer than I had before, and I guess I ought to get a whole set of them. So, hey, y'all take care. We'll see you next time. Later.